Hi everyone, let's get started with quizzes today. You've already signed up, so now let's get started and talk about why quizzes is a great tool for you to use in your classroom. Why quizzes, you may ask? Because quizzes is a fun way for you to review and assess your students. Quizzes is one of those tools that you can use because students are going to say it's just a fun way to learn. Quizzes is student-paced, it's inclusive, it's a way for students to answer on formative assessments at their own pace, and it causes students to focus on the content without focusing on speed and competition. I've always liked Kahoot for a quick review in groups, but I've always tended to lean more towards quizzes for center rotations and homework review. Another thing that I like about quizzes is their real-time feedback. You'll get instant reports. You can drill down to individual students or look at your data at the class level, and you can generate those reports in Excel or in PDF formats. And it gives you that complete access to all of your old game data. Another thing that I like about quizzes is that you can look at their question library. You can see quizzes from other teachers. So any public quizzes and quizzes, you have access to copy those and to edit those public quizzes and to organize those into your collections, which are the folders that you create. And what teacher doesn't like to save time? So quizzes allows you to access that library, pull from those resources, which allows you to save time, which we all know there's never enough time. If you're a bring your own device school, if you have devices in your classroom, in your centers, quizzes is a great tool that you can put links into your Google Classroom for your students to access your quizzes, and they can take those during your center time. And quizzes, of course, is super fun. Students love the game-based atmosphere that quizzes provides. And they won't even really feel like they're taking an assessment. Another thing that's really cool about quizzes are the memes and the avatars that you can incorporate into your custom-made quizzes, and you can custom make those memes to say, good job, way to go kids. So that's just another added bonus of quizzes. So how do you use it in your classroom? You can use it, of course, for formative assessment. It has different options for your game settings as far as leaderboards and timers, whether or not you want to show those memes after each question, if you want to play music, how you want to jumble your answers. So you can play around with those settings as well. Quizzes for homework. This is a great way to gather data on what your students have learned during the week or each day. So quizzes is definitely a great tool for homework. And again, it's fun. It's also a good way to see, did students really get that concept at the end of the day? So quizzes is a tool that you can use for exit tickets and to also gauge prior knowledge when you're introducing a new topic. Just to give them that quick quizzes, see where they stand before you start a new unit. So lots of different ways that you can use this tool. It's also a great tool for student collaboration. Students can work in teams or in groups, so it doesn't have to be an individual activity. So how does it work? Once you log on to Quizzes, you can search for quizzes in the library. And once you have that quiz, you can select it and you can immediately start it live, or you can choose to assign it for homework and share that code with your students. From the live mode, you just click on Start Game when the students join, and students are able to respond on their device, and your dashboard will update in real time, and you can review those results with your class. Quizzes is a great tool. I would encourage you to check this out in your classroom. I think your students would really enjoy it. And again, it's a great time saver for you as a teacher. So dig in, try quizzes, and let me know if I can be a help with you with this in your classroom anytime.